Hello and welcome, Sam the Train fanners, to another Top 5 Countdown. And I'm joined today by my mutual acquaintance, MangoTheAshimaFan, creator of the famed fan series, Legend of the Hills.
I'm very happy to be here, Sam. So, what are we counting down today?
Well, Mango, today we are counting down the top 5 Thomas and Friends CGI renders.
I think you'll find, Sam, the proper term is meshes, or CGI models.
Well, Mango, I think you'll find I didn't care a year ago, and I certainly don't feel the need to rectify myself now. So let's get into this, shall we?
Great idea, Sam. Now, stumbling into the number 5 spot, we have the Skarloey railway engines.
I sure hope you're not counting Duncan there, Mango.
Of course not, Sam. I'm talking about the first 5 engines of the railway, even including Rusty.
Why are you sure, Mango? Because Rusty has got that big, giant, awful face on him. It's just dreadful.
Well, Sam, I'm sure we can just get Jacob Jarrett of Twitter.com to do a bang-up Photoshop job of Rusty with a much more suitably sized face. Much better.
But you know who I'd really like to see in CGI, Mango?
I can certainly take a wild guess, Sam.
Duke! Duke the Lost Engine. Oh, but he'd have to have the best render of them all, and certainly not be voiced by that dreadful Keith Wickham.
Now, Sam. Top 5 worst voice actors is a video for another day.
You're absolutely right, Mango. Now, who's up next?
Well, next up in the number 4 spot we have Lexi.
Lexi? Are you certain, Mango?
Why, yes I am, Sam. But I tell you, it was extremely difficult to choose between her and Ashima, as they are both extremely good-looking engines.
Haha, yes, well I can see what you're getting at there. Lexi is a very special engine.
That's right, Sam. Lexi is a cab-forward experimental engine.
Ah yes, and I hear you can be pretty experimental yourself, Mango.
Haha, Sam, I told you we'd discuss this later. Now anyway, Lexi has a visible smokebox door. I'd say this is a first for the CGI series.
Well, Mango, all the engines on the mainland would have visible smokebox doors if they'd kept to Audrey's original vision.
Don't even go there, Sam.
Haha! Now at number 3 we have Ryan.
Ah yes, Ryan, as purple as violet. His render is of exceptional quality, with plenty of rivets and some lovely proportions.
Oh yes, Mango. We all know how important those pesky proportions are. Truly one of Arc Productions' finest.
Well, Sam, I think you'll find the animation company is now known as Jam-Filled Animation.
Jam-filled? You mean how I like my donuts? Oh, yes.
They do some fine donuts at Muck Bun.
Speaking of Nafford, is it on the list?
Don't be silly, Sam. This is the top 5 best renders.
Haha! Well then, perhaps it's a good thing they changed animation studios after the disaster renders that were Oliver and Flying Scotsman.
Yes, Sam. Now, on to the number 2 spot.
Oh, number 2. Would it be Edward by any chance? The true blue number 2 engine?
With those ghastly cab doors? Don't be daft, Sam. No, I was referring to Daisy, the diesel railcar.
Daisy?
That's right, Sam. Daisy.
But her face is so small, and isn't Boko's.
That's true, Sam, but I think you'll find Daisy's CGI render is actually a million times better than her old dingy model.
Okay, why is that, Mango?
Well, for starters, her driver can now actually fit in her cab. So much so that she now has 2.
Wow!
And she also has a very detailed interior.
Well, I think you'll find she only gained that interior detail in Season 21. In Season 20, it was nowhere to be found.
Yes, well, it's here now, Sam, and it's magnificent.
Don't you mean magnifique? After all, Daisy says that a lot in the CGI series. Who'd have thought she'd know so much French? It's almost stupid, isn't it, Mango?
One could say she's spoken more French than the French engine Millie, Sam.
How absurd. But now, Mango, I do believe we have some honourable mentions that didn't quite make the list.
Naturally, Sam. They are Bulgy.
Not a simplistic design at all.
Rosie's red livery.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Ashima.
Yeah, should have known that one was coming.
Well, have you seen those markings? And the next one is Nia.
What? Have you been drinking that soy milk again? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just look at those markings and colours. Wow.
Well, she has a Westinghouse pump, so I suppose she's Railway Series accurate at the very least.
And the last honourable mention is Ashima again, because she just looks that good.
Brilliant. Are we going to unveil our number one pick for the best render now, Mango?
We sure are, Sam. At number 1 we have Donald and Douglas.
Okay!
Yes, these Scotsmen are some of the finest looking engines you'll ever see on your television set.
Certainly much better than the Flying Scotsman, aren't they, Mango?
You betcha, Sam. With their rivets, funnels, faces, tenders, and just everything, their number 1 spot is well deserved.
Sort of funny irony, isn't it, Mango? The worst render of all time, Duncan, and the best renders of all time, Donald and Douglas, are both Scottish. Isn't that bizarre?
Ah yes, Sam. Some of those famous Scottish double standards, showcased perfectly.
Well, there you have it, the top 5 greatest renders ever seen in the Thomas series. Join us again sometime in the future.
My name is not Mango.